In the heart of Norman, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, with a crowd of anxious fans hosting this football game. This is a great day for football, and we're anxious to get this game underway between the Kansas State Wildcats and the Oklahoma Sooners. Brad Nessler here along with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit in the booth, bringing you the hard-hitting action of the college football season. This one looks to be a very even matchup, at least on paper. Tell me, Lee, how do you see this thing?
Okay, here it is. Oklahoma is in for one physical football game. How are they going to react when they find themselves getting knocked around by that defense? Will they stand up and fight? Or will they lay down and die? I say good night, sweetheart. They're not going to fight.
Well, that's definitely a bold prediction, and I just don't agree with it. Oklahoma will win this game, and I think they'll win it big. You know, when I look at their wide receiver right there, I'm thinking, who do they have to stop this guy? Brad, the answer is nobody. All they can do is hope they get a good pass rush, because if this guy gets the ball, it's off to the races.
Thank you, guys. The team captains are on the field, and this game is about to get underway. We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. He kicks it. Number 13 fields it at the 1. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 21. Kansas State lines up defensively in a 4-3. Number 4 brings him down for a loss, taken back a yard. Ball on the 20. Number 8 lines up in the shotgun, drops back. Chucks it deep down the right side. Number 33 with a takedown at the 44-yard line. He got up in the air and made the catch.
Well, that's all about timing, too, because if he jumped too early, he wouldn't have been able to catch that ball.
Ball on the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Number 22 is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll run the option. Now he pitches it, and he's going to lose yards on this one. They get a 1-yard loss on that one. Ball on their own 42. They'll bring in their dime package. He drops back. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. And he just let that one slip out of his hands.
Oh, he can't take his eyes off the ball. It looks like that's what happened.
This is the 5th play of this drive. Nickel defense. Drops back to pass. Fires across the middle. Incomplete pass. That drop really hurts, guys.
Yeah, that's a tough break. You just can't drop passes, especially on 3rd down.
Ball on their own 42. They line up to punt this one away. He punts it. Number 22 takes it to 15. First and 10, ball on the 15. Number 1 lines up in the deep back, I formation, drops back, throws it out there. Number 1 has it. What a play.
Boy, solid job there by the quarterback, recognizing the defensive coverage and delivering the ball to the open receiver.
2nd and less than a yard. Oklahoma comes out in a 4-3, drops back to pass. He throws it, and they couldn't hook up on that one. Guys, he threw that one right into the coverage.
Kirk, nothing gets a coach more fired up than to throw the ball into coverage. Oh, wait, you never made mistakes like that, did you?
3rd down, less than a yard. The Wildcats go with the I formation. Drops to throw. Number 89 comes away with a sack. A loss of about 6. Fourth and 7. Ball on the 18. Number 13 back deep to return. He punts it. Number 13 fields it at the 35. Ball on their own 36. First and 10. The Wildcats line up in a 4-3. Number 50 brings him down at the 38. They get a yard on the play. Ball on the 38. The Sooners set up in the gun. Number 8 drops back to pass. Fires a bullet over the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete. Well, he missed his receiver there, Coach.
Yo, this kid needs to relax a little bit more. That ball's coming out 100 miles an hour. You can't expect the receivers to get to that one.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 38-yard line. Kansas State lines up with 5 defensive backs. Steps back to pass. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Number 2 with a takedown at the 39. That ball was thrown high.
Yeah, but this receiver knew he could jump up and get it. Great play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39. Kansas State comes out in a 4-3. They're bringing it. And they fall on the loose ball. And a big change in momentum right there, Kirk.
Well, the defense is playing inspired football right now. The ball popped out, and everybody was on the ground grabbing for it.
It's 1st and 10. Number 1 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Number 38 brings him down at the 48. They got a nice run, and that will be enough for the first down.
Yo, this kid has some sensational moves.
Ball on the 48. It's 1st and 10. 4-man front by the defense. They'll run the option. And down he goes at midfield. That'll be a pickup of a yard. Ball on the 50. Oklahoma lines up defensively in a 3-4. They're bringing it. And they got him for a loss. Couldn't get anything out of that. Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 49. Kansas State goes with the ace set here. Drops back to pass. He passes it, and it's knocked away. And that was a good defensive play. Ball on the 49. Number 13, back to return it. He punts it. Number 13 takes it at the 16. Ball on the 15-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Kansas State lines up defensively in a 4-3. He's got the first. Number 4 with a takedown at the 30. You got a nice pickup on that one.
Hey, you guys, watch out for this kid.
Ball on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. The Wildcats bring in their dime package. He drops back. He unloads it. It falls incomplete. That one just fell out of his hands.
In a coach's mind, there's no reason for that to ever happen. He has to make that catch.
So it's 2nd and 10. The Wildcats line up with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass. Throws it out there. Number 2 tips it away. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 30. The Wildcats bring in their dime package. Drops back. He passes it. Batted away. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the 2nd and 3rd receiver.
Ball on the 30-yard line. It's 4th down and 10 yards to go. Number 22, the return man. Number 83 gets it off. Number 22 fields it at the 24. Tackle at the 37. He made some nice moves on that return.
Yeah, but too many, Brad. Boy, he'd love to have another chance at that one. The field is wide open for a score.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Oklahoma comes out in a 4-3. Drops back to pass. Fires a bullet over the middle. And they couldn't hook up on that one. That one way too far out in front.
You know what, guys? That's what I refer to as a radio ball. You can hear it, you just can't see it.
Ball on the 37. So it's 2nd and 10. Going with the shotgun here. On the option. He laterals the ball. Loses the football. It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 36. Number 1 lines up in the deep back. I formation. Steps back to pass. Chucks it deep down the right side. Number 25 bats it down. Nice threw the ball into coverage.
Man, I tell you, he's lucky that defense didn't come away with that one. Whew.
Ball on the 36. 4th down and 10. Number 13 awaiting the return. He gets it away. Number 13 takes it at the 16. First and 10. Ball on the 16. Kansas State lines up defensively in a 4-3. Missed tackle. Number 14 with a recovery. And so they'll turn the ball over on the fumble.
Yeah, the ball carrier just didn't do a good job of protecting the ball. This defense took advantage of it.
Ball on the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Kansas State comes out with an I formation. They'll bring him down at the 25-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard gain. And we're all tied up at the end of the first quarter. Ball on the 25. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. 4-3 defense. Drop back to pass. Fires across the middle. Incomplete pass. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Ball on the 25-yard line. It's 3rd down and 7 to go. 6 DBs in the lineup. Brought down at the 19-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play. Now it's 4th down and 2 yards to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. They'll line it up for the field goal. He gets it up. And it's right down the middle. Kansas State ready to kick this one off. Number 13 and number 6 back deep to return. Here's the kick. Number 13 fields it in the end zone. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 17. The Wildcats come out in a 4-3. Tackle at the 22. So he picked up a few yards before they brought him down.
You know, it wasn't a huge gain, but if they can continue to do that, they'll force the defense to respect that run, and that'll open up the passing game.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 22. The Wildcats line up in a nickel back. Number 8 drops back. He's scrambling. He's looking for his man. 1st down. And they make the stop at the 45-yard line. We knew these receivers were fast and athletic, and they are not disappointing us.
I think these guys are the difference makers in the game. I would expect to see the deep routes to keep coming and coming at this defense.
First and 10. The Wildcats line up in a 4-3. Brought down at the 39-yard line. Only managed a few yards on that play before they could wrestle him down.
Yeah, really a nice-looking play there by the offense. Very good blocking up front.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 39. The Wildcats bring in the nickel package. Number 14 brings him down at the 37-yard line. And he was pretty much stuffed on that run.
You know what, that was just a nice job by the defense in stopping him before he could get going and build up momentum.
5th play of this drive coming up. Oklahoma will line up in a jumbo set here. Number 56 with a takedown at the 36-yard line. A gain of 1. Ball on the 36-yard line. 4th and inches coming up here. Number 40 lines up for a long field goal, and I'm not sure he's got the power to make this one. It's up. No good. He missed it to the right. Ball on their own 36. 1st and 10. Kansas State goes with the ace set here. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Number 28 brings him down at the 38. That'll be a 2-yard gain. Second and 7. Oklahoma comes out in a 4-3. He drops back, rifles it right side, and it falls incomplete. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
3rd down and 7. Ball on the 38-yard line. Oklahoma brings in their nickel package. Back to throw. Lets it fly. He's got the first, and down he goes at the 47. About 8 yards there. 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Oklahoma comes out in a 3-4. Number 38 with a takedown at the 50-yard line. Well, he worked hard for those yards, Coach. Ball right around midfield. Number 1 lines up as a single back, drops back to pass. He's looking for his man. Number 2 knocks it away. He tipped that one away, guys.
Well, he could have probably made the interception there, but he'll gladly take an incompletion.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Oklahoma going with a 3-man front. He drops back. He passes it. He's hit and got away. Incomplete. That one should have been caught.
Oh, man, that really irritates a quarterback. He did his job to get the ball there, and the receiver blew it by dropping it.
It's 4th down now, 5 yards to go. Ball on the 50. Number 13, back deep to return. He gets it away. Number 13 takes it at the 16.
Catch made by number 13.
Ball on their own 15. First and 10. Number 22 lines up in a deep back, I formation. First down, number 21 brings him down at the 29. They had a tough time bringing him down.
Well, he's running really hard right now, Brad, but how about the offensive line? They have their heads on a swivel, and they're looking to knock anyone down in their path.
Ball on the 29. Kansas State comes out in a 4-3. Back to pass. He unloads it. Swatted away. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the second and third receiver.
Ball on the 29. Defense lines up in a 4-3. They're coming. He's looking for his man. And it's knocked down. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Ball on the 29-yard line. Kansas State brings in their nickel package. Drops back. Lets it go. He's got the first. They'll bring him down at the 43-yard line. This is the 5th play of this drive. Kansas State lines up defensively in a 3-4. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Complete. Number 14 with a takedown at the 41. First down. What a pass.
Boy, that was a big-time throw by the quarterback.
6th play of this drive coming up. The Wildcats bring in their dime package. He drops back. He lets it go. Number 6 drops it. And he just let that one slip out of his hand.
Oh, he can't take his eyes off the ball. It looks like that's what happened.
Ball on the 41-yard line. So it's 2nd and 10. Kansas State brings in the nickel here. Back to pass. He throws it. It falls incomplete. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the second and third receiver.
Ball on the 41. It's 3rd down and 10. Nickel defense. Back to pass. Rifles it over the middle. And it's incomplete. I think he really needed to make that catch.
Well, that pass was thrown right on the money, and it should have been caught. The quarterback's going to be furious because now it's 4th down.
Ball on the 41-yard line. 4th and 10 coming up. Number 22 back to return it. He gets it away. Ball on the 21-yard line. They use 4 linebackers. Number 56 brings him down at the 23. And the defense was ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Kansas State 3, Oklahoma 0. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made as we prepare to start the second half.
Deep to receive.
Number 40 kicks it off. Number 22 fields it in the end zone.
Number 22.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. Oklahoma lines up defensively in a 4-3. Steps back to pass. And it's caught. And they make the stop at the 14-yard line. They lose 3 yards there. Ball on the 14-yard line. The Sooners bring in the nickel package. With a nice play fake, lets it go. Complete. And he's tackled at the 49-yard line. How about your assessment of that long play, Kirk?
Well, Brad, not only a big pass play, but anytime you can stretch a defense on first or second down like this, you're going to open up your running game.
Ball on the 49-yard line. Number 1 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Number 45 with a takedown at the 49-yard line. He was stopped in his tracks on that one.
Oh, yeah, and that's because of the nice pursuit by the defense there.
It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. One-man backfield. Number 55 brings him down at the 47. He didn't really have a chance on that play. It's third down and 8 to go. Ball on the 47. Oklahoma lines up in a dime defense here. Back to pass. He guns it to the right. And it's caught. And they make the stop at the 28. That one was nearly overthrown.
Boy, the receiver makes a great play by putting his hands up. He had enough vertical leap to get his hands on it.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 28. Oklahoma comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Back to throw. Number 45 makes the catch, and he's taken down at the 25. That was a nice leaping catch.
You know, those passes can be dangerous, too, because the receiver makes himself vulnerable jumping in the air like that.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Oklahoma lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back. He unloads it. And it falls incomplete. He had it, but he couldn't hang on to it.
You know, there's really no excuse for that either. He needs to make that catch, Coach.
I agree 100% with you.
Ball on the 25. It's third down and 6 to go. The Sooners line up in a nickelback. Number 3 steps back to pass. Rifles it over the middle. Number 45 tips it away. He broke that one up nicely.
You know, that's just what happens when the ball is just out of reach for an interception. It gets tipped.
It's fourth down and 6. Number 6 lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. The kick is up, and it is good. Kansas State to kick. He kicks it. Number 13 fields it in the end zone. First and 10. Ball on the 19. Oklahoma comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Shakes off a tackle. Number 14 with a takedown at the 40. They had a tough time bringing him down. It's first and 10. Oklahoma lines up in a pro set. Tackle at the 41-yard line. No gains. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Wildcats bring in their dime package. He drops back. Throws it out there. Number 38 bats it down. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on the 41. Number 8 is back in the gun.
At the 41-yard line.
Number 8 back to pass. Fires a bullet over the middle. Number 12 with a catch. And they convert the third down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
Ball on the 27. It's 1st and 10. Kansas State brings in the nickel here. Steps back to pass. Lets it fly. Complete. Number 2 brings him down at the 20. 7-yard play.
7 yards.
2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 20. The Sooners line up in a split back set. Number 96 with a takedown at the 17-yard line. 2-yard pickups. 3rd down and short. Ball on the 17. Oklahoma lines up with a split backfield.
3rd and inches at the 17-yard line.
Gets past the tackler, and he's in there. Touchdown. Guys, that was a huge touchdown run.
Oh, Brad, there's no question about it. That was a big-time play. I've been impressed with this offensive line and the ability to run the football all day long.
And he tacks on the extra point. Oklahoma ready to kick this one off.
Number 40 to kick off. Number 1 and number 22 to receive.
Number 40 kicks it off. Number 22 fields it at the 3. Shakes off a tackle.
Return 22-yard special. Number 22.
Ball on their own 26. The Wildcats set up in the gun. Back to pass. Rifles it over the middle. Tipped away. And he threw the ball into coverage.
Man, I tell you, he's lucky that defense didn't come away with that one.
Ball on their own 26. 2nd and 10. The Wildcats come out in the shotgun. And he's tackled at the 27. 1 yard on the play. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 27. High formation here. Number 3 back to throw. Lets it go. And they couldn't hook up on that one. That one way too far out in front.
You know what, guys? That's what I refer to as a radio ball. You can hear it, you just can't see it. And if the receiver can't see it, then he's not going to catch it.
Ball on the 27. Number 13, the return man. Punts the ball away. Number 13 takes it to 25. Ball on the 25. The Sooners set up in the gun. He drops back. Fires a bullet out to the right. Number 21 brings him down at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 8. It's 2nd down and 1 to go. Ball on the 34. The Sooners come out in the ace formation. Number 33 with a takedown at the 42-yard line. And he picked up a nice gain there before being tackled.
Man, does this kid have some speed? Hello.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter. And at the end of 3, our score, Oklahoma 7, Kansas State 6.
Kansas State 6.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Kansas State lines up in a dime defense here. First down. Number 38 brings him down at the 41-yard line. They got a nice run, and that will be enough for the first down.
Yo, this kid has some sensational moves.
Ball on the 41. The Sooners go with the I formation. Drops back. He spins. Number 8 is going to be sacked for a loss. Loss of 7. Ball right around midfield. Kansas State brings in their nickel package. He drops back. This one's thrown deep over the middle. And it falls incomplete. Wow, that pass had some velocity, Kirk.
Well, I think here the quarterback panicked a little bit and rifled it as hard as he could.
Third down and long coming up here. Oklahoma will line up in a jumbo set here. And he's taken down at the 49-yard line. Nothing going on that one. Ball right around midfield. Number 22 awaiting the return. He punts it. It's first and 10. The Wildcats line up in an I formation. Number 89 tackles him for a loss on the play. No gain. Ball on the 20. Kansas State sets up in the I. There's a missed tackle. They'll bring him down at the 35-yard line. They picked up good yardage on that one. Ball on the 35. Number 1 lines up in the deep back. I formation. Back to pass. Lets it go. Number 28 knocks it away. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and just get his hand on it.
Ball on the 35. It's second down and 10 to go. The Wildcats come out in the ace formation. Drops to throw. Throws it out there. Incomplete pass. Well, he missed his receiver there, Coach.
Yo, this kid needs to relax a little bit more. That ball's coming out 100 miles an hour. You can't expect the receivers to get to that one.
Ball on their own 35. Oklahoma lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back. He guns it to the right. Number 81 hangs on to it. And down he goes at midfield. Wow, how about that third down conversion?
Boy, what a play here, guys. I'm really impressed with the poise of this young quarterback.
Ball on the 50. Oklahoma comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Number 0 gets the ball. Well, they faked it. Number 89 comes away with a sack. Loss of 7. Second and long. Ball on their own 44. The Wildcats go with the I formation. Back to pass. Rolling out to the right side. He lets it go. Complete. Number 20 with a takedown at the 38. He jumped up and snagged that ball.
Well, the quarterback threw the ball too high. Credit his receiver for going up to make the play.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Number 1 is a deep back as they line up in the I. And he's stopped behind the line. And he was stopped short of the line.
Well, the offensive line needs to do a better job up front of opening the hole for the running back.
Ball on the 41-yard line. The Sooners line up in a 4-3. Back to pass. Guns it across the middle. It falls incomplete. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Ball on the 41. Number 1 lines up in a deep back, I formation. Back to pass. Number 3 is going to be sacked for a loss. He went down hard there, Coach.
Yeah, they're putting a licking on that poor kid.
Ball on the 50. 4th and a bunch coming up here. Number 13, back deep to return. Number 10 gets it off. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21. Defense lines up in a 4-3. And he's taken down at the 32. He carried for a nice gain before they could wrestle him down.
Brad, if he keeps running like that, he'll get his number called again and again and again.
Ball on the 32-yard line. The Sooners line up in a goal line formation. And he's going to lose yards on this one.
Timeout called by the defense.
Ball on their own 31. So it's 2nd and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Options out. The lateral. Brought down at the 33-yard line.
The defense takes a timeout. A gain of 2 on the play.
Ball on their own 33. 3rd and 8. They'll bring in their dime package. Number 97 brings him down at the 40-yard line.
Timeout called by the defense.
Ball on the 40. 4th and 1 coming up. Number 22 back to return it. Number 83 gets it off. Number 22 fields it at the 9.
Catch made by number 22.
1st and 10. The Wildcats come out in the shotgun. Number 3 back to throw. Rifles it right side. He's got the 1st, and down he goes at the 36. He had to stretch to get that pass.
He's going to pull a muscle if he has to do that again.
Ball on the 36-yard line. 1st and 10. The Sooners bring in their dime package. Steps back to pass. He's looking for his man. Number 28 tips it away. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 36. The Wildcats line up in an I formation. Drops back. He throws it. And it's knocked down.
Personal foul, illegal block, offense. That's a 15-yard penalty.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 18. The Wildcats set up in the gun. Number 3 drops to throw. He guns it to the left. And it's incomplete. Third down and long coming up here. Ball on the 18-yard line. Oklahoma lines up in a dime defense here. Number 3 drops back to pass. This one's thrown deep over the middle. Swatted away. Guys, you threw that one right into the coverage.
Kirk, nothing gets a coach more fired up than to throw the ball into coverage. Oh, wait, you never made mistakes like that, did you?
4th and a bunch coming up here. Oklahoma comes out in a 4-3. Drops back. He throws it. First down. Number 38 with a takedown at the 49-yard line. Wow, they convert on 4th and long on that pass play. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Wildcats line up in an I formation. Back to pass. He fires right. Number 25 bats it down. He was able to just knock that one away.
Yeah, great play here by the defensive back, locating the ball and going up to bat it away.
2nd and 10. Oklahoma comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. He unloads it. And it's caught. Number 2 brings him down at the 21.
The final score is Oklahoma 7, Kansas State 6.
This one's in the books, folks. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
Well, this one really could have gone either way. Kansas State played a good game out there, but they needed to make 1 or 2 more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
And we thank you kindly for participating in NCAA Football 2002. Our final tally in this game, Oklahoma 7, Kansas State 6. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our final goodbye. We'll catch you next time.